Municipalities across the country are faced with aging infrastructure, and Prince George is no exception. It is an issue that remains to be addressed as the city looks at different scenarios for tax increases in 2015. And it's an issue that could possibly change the budget's bottom line.
It's the bones of any city, its infrastructure. Each year, the city earmarks projects to fund from the capital reserves as well as other sources of funding, but there is always a long list of stragglers.
Any of our facilities that require upgrades, and as you know, we've talked about facilities for a long time and looking at the facility assessment and what it means to fund some of the rehabilitation for those.
In fact, there were 70 projects worth $19.2 million that didn't make the cut this year and a host that will be left unfunded for the coming year. All the same, many of the basic capital costs have been signed off.
Most of our core infrastructure is looked after. We've still got some buildings that need some attention. We created a general infrastructure reserve fund. It's receiving about $1.5 million a year now into that fund, and that will continue to grow.
In July of this year, Council got a bit of sticker shock when a report was returned assessing the city's fleet of vehicles. For instance, it determined the city needs 10 graders to address snow removal demands. Currently, there are 5, but they aren't the only fleet vehicles in the city.
We know we've got some equipment that we need to replace and some things we need to change, but we've got a vast array of other fleet that also have needs, and so we'll get a better picture on September 8th.
To replace the entire fleet would cost $13 million as part of the capital plan. How to fund that and other capital projects have yet to be discussed by either Finance and Audit or Council.
I and others around the table are looking forward to seeing what the Finance Department brings back to us with respect to the capital. First, what can we leave? What do we need to tackle? And that information is going to be recommendations, I'm hoping, coming out of administration.
Hall says that plan could have considerable impact on the final tax increase, or the impact could be negligible. Cheryl Jan, CKPG News.